Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Palantir stock, and the reason why I want to touch base with this company is because we made a massive options play in the free Discord, which is going to be linked down in the description below. But we're also going to touch base on what levels you should watch as support and as resistance, and whether or not this one could continue to the upside, maybe even to $30 a share, or maybe will it see a pullback over the next few days. So as always, if you want to know what's going to be happening with Palantir, as well as what you should do with your personal position and what I'm going to do with my own position up almost $1,000 now, make sure you stay until the end of the video because there will be some great information.
Well, President Biden is expected to unveil a $6 trillion budget. And if passed in its form currently, it would be the highest federal sustained spending since World War II. $8 trillion in total spending by 2031. There's $6 trillion in spending for fiscal year 2022. There's $1.52 trillion in discretionary spending. Now that's things like education, housing, public health, and climate change. And then there's $1 trillion in deficits for at least the next decade.
So what does this mean for Palantir, and how can we profit off this as investors? Well, as you may know, Palantir is very focused on securing government contracts, and as a result, a lot of their partners over the last few years, and especially new contracts and new customers, have been in that government sector, including PG&E from California and from those wildfires, and also including from the pipeline disaster that happened just a few months ago, if you guys remember that, and it's still affecting oil prices today. So again, guys, this is a very important segment that Biden is looking to invest into, not only in his $2.1 trillion infrastructure package, as you can see right here, but also for his overall federal budget. He's really looking to invest into cybersecurity. So as always, this is an industry that is continuously growing, and we've seen Palantir have no problem getting contracts in the short term. So we really do like to see when the government is spending more money, because that's going to mean that Palantir is going to be receiving more money in the long run. Now, as you can see, this is the chart pattern for Palantir technology, which has been forming over the last few days. And if you are following my analysis or want to copy this on your own chart, make sure you do check out the link in the description for TradingView, which is absolutely free, and it's going to be basically where I do all my trading patterns and chart setups. But getting into Palantir here, you can see that we've been making a descending pattern, and what that means is that we get consistently lower and lower highs, and that's exactly what's been happening ever since December of last year, when we did hit a high of around $32 a share. Now, discounting this whole move up here, you can see that we've continued in the downwards direction pretty consistently. And in my last video, when Palantir was around $24, I told you guys it was not likely that Palantir was going to break above this blue line, the directional 200 exponential moving average line, which shows us the long-term direction of a stock. So as you can see, we did get a rejection and to the bottom side of this channel, and that's where I told you guys that $17 a share was my favorite price for Palantir here in the short term, and where I thought they were going to see a very strong bounce over the next few weeks. And as you can see, that's exactly what has produced itself on the chart, and I was able to make around 150% on return of that option, as you saw from the beginning of the video. And I did put that in my Discord, as you guys can see here on the wall of gain, because I was very happy, along with my DraftKings play, which I did call out just a few days ago. So if you are checking out the free Discord, which is also linked down in the description, all you have to do is come here to Robinhood Simplified Trades. That's one of the tabs on the side, and just you can see right here, I talk about when to get in and out. DraftKings and Palantir calls right now, entered both of these positions for around a month, and then today I told you guys that I'm out and look for the profit and loss. Now, I was looking to hold for a month, but with a profit and loss of almost 150% overnight, there really was no reason to hold these for very long. So right now I'm liking to know whether or not Palantir is either breaking to the upside massively, maybe back to 30 or even highs of $40 a share, which would be pretty insane, or is it going to be shorting back down to $15 a share, where we see the bottom of this channel and where we see a rejection on the 200 EMA. Now, personally, I'm very bullish on this move with Palantir, not only because what I said with Biden's budget, but as you can see, this is one of the strongest uptrends that Palantir has seen over the last few weeks, and as a result, it is causing massive breaks in the 200 EMA, and you can see that even though we did pull up and pull back, we've been able to hold at this higher price, $23 a share, over the last few trading hours. And really, if we can close this Friday, coming into next Tuesday with a very green close here, that would be extremely positive, and that would be the obvious sign that I'm looking for for to see that Palantir is heading back in the upside. So today I did take profit on a lot of my plays with Palantir, but that doesn't mean that we cannot enter a new trade to the upside. You can see that there's still a lot of potential left with this trade with all this space up here around $30 and $40. But really what I would watch for coming into Tuesday and coming into the close today is maybe a melt right here to the side and then a pull up, or maybe a melt where we see a pullback all the way down to around $20 a share, guys, and then come back up out of the rectangle. But I honestly do not see us coming back below to $15 a share. You guys do remember last week when I said that we would be coming down to 15, and we did. So right now I'm saying I'm bullish, and this should be a good sign for you guys that it is an obvious time to get in, or at least start accumulating shares with Palantir, as this one is ready to absolutely rip out. And as you can see, there is some higher volume to come along with this move, so that is a great sign as well. And in the future, I'm looking for this one to hit around 30 in the short term. Like I said, if we get a breakout coming into the end of Friday or tomorrow on Tuesday. But again, guys, if this one does pull back, then look for it around $20. Either way, I'm adding to this one nonstop, and I'm also looking to make a new options play. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, or if you want to know when I'm hopping in or out of any of these plays I talk about for some massive profits here lately, guys, make sure you check out the free Discord, which is going to be linked down in the description below, as well as the free TradingView link to sign up for this website where I do all my trading analysis and where you can see these great charts, which are going to help us trade better as traders. But as always, guys, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe down below. And as always, I hope all your trades are in the green.